Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the singers, the singers only. Singers only. Hey, you guys, it's Kristal Cherelle from the Indie Artist School. Welcome to the Singer's Arsenal. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about my day yesterday. I wish I had like this amazing story about how my day just went so right, but it didn't. Okay. It felt like everything I did, I had a big, huge weight on my ankle and I was just having a hard time getting started. I woke up late. I felt groggy, wasn't exactly in the best mood. And, I was like, you know what? I just need to do something that I enjoy. I had this song pop up in my head that I haven't even heard in forever or had to sing in a long time. Because of COVID, I haven't really had a chance to perform live as much or at all, really, if I'm honest. And so it was interesting that I had a cover just pop in my head. But I had the Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love, just boom, pop in my brain. And I just sang it. I didn't even care. I was just like, I know your eyes in the morning sun. And it's so hard to be angry or frustrated or feeling grumpy or like the world's against you when you sing a song like that, you guys. Like my mood was just suddenly changed. I felt so much better. And it's something that I find myself doing a lot. Like if I'm feeling frustrated, I'm a little weird. I will just, you know what? Step away, do something, and sing while I'm doing it. And sometimes I'm like, I don't understand why it always works. Some people go running. I'm not, and that's a really good way to deal with it too. But singing has just really been a great way for me to get my mind right. So you know what? I did some research. There's a lot of stuff that I knew prior to this from teaching, but I learned so much more as well. So I want to share that with you today. Today, we're going to talk about the benefits of singing. Okay, is this my favorite topic? Yeah, it's up there. Okay, like it's really cool to know that something that you enjoy doing is also good for you. Okay, because not everything you like is good for you. Am I right? Okay, so here we go. The number one, well, I can't say number one. The first reason we're going to talk about that singing is good for you is that it improves your lung health. That's right. Every time you sing, you have to take a deep breath in. Okay. And the thing is, it not only improves your lung health, but it also improves your core strength because as you learn how to breathe correctly and sing correctly, you're going to learn something called diaphragmatic breathing. And what that means is that you're breathing from your belly rather than your chest and shoulders, which some people do. Most people do when they're untrained. The thing about that, the chest breathing and the diaphragmatic breathing, I'm touching on another benefit, but I'm going to do it right now. I don't even care. Is that when you breathe from your chest and your shoulders, those shallow breaths are really akin to anxiety. They're akin to stress. They're akin to fight or flight responses. Your body tends to go when you're panicking. So if you get used to breathing shallow like that, you're going to be less relaxed overall. But if you learn how to breathe from your diaphragm, which I'm going to tell you right now, what I want you to do is pretend that you have a straw in your mouth. Here we go. You don't need a real one, but if you got a real one, that's even better. And what we're going to do is we're going to suck air in from the straw. But as we do it, we want to make sure that our shoulders and chest are neutral and not moving, and that the only thing moving is our diaphragm. So if you imagine that your stomach is a balloon, you're filling it up with air. So here we go. One more time. Only your stomach is moving. Amazing. And it's one of those things that you might need to practice if you've never done it before. And it's better if you do it in front of a mirror to really make sure that you got it down. But it's really beneficial for your health. Another thing that's really amazing about singing is that it improves your sleep. Now, here's the reason why. You might be thinking, what does sleep have to do with singing? Not only does it help improve your breathing, but let's not forget that what is it that you're really doing when you're asleep anyway? The only thing, well, honestly, a lot of things are happening in the background, but your breathing slows down when you're sleeping. And if your breaths are shallow in your waking life, chances are your breathing, even when you're sleeping, is going to be a bit more shallow than it should be. And what happens is that makes the quality of your sleep suffer because of that. So if you're breathing from your diaphragm during the day, not even while you're singing, but it's a great way to train. You can train through singing, but your goal is to always breathe from your diaphragm. I know, I know. If you've never done it before, that can sound shocking. But the reason why is so that it can help you have smooth sleep and actually allow your body to really repair itself fully. Your body needs oxygen, okay? So you want to fill those lungs up and improve your lung capacity and improve the quality of your sleep as well. That being said, talking about breathing from your lungs and projecting from your diaphragm, all of that, well, here's another benefit that this has. It helps you improve or take away your snoring. If you are snoring, this can really help you learn how to release air from your mouth without obstacles going on. A lot of snoring, people who snore are snoring from their nasal cavity. They're going like this. It's back here and it's up and over. That sound, like if you were going to blow your nose. That's a lot of tension that's happening and it's obstructing your airway. So if you're not used to breathing and allowing your airway to be open, relaxed, your tongue relaxed and your jaw dropped, and allowing it to be smooth and projecting from your diaphragm, then chances are you're not going to all of a sudden know how to do that when you're asleep. So it's really good to train it now in the daytime when you're awake and aware. Another amazing benefit that I love, love, love so much is the emotional benefits, obviously. I told you that I've been using it as stress relief, and it's no wonder why. There is a chemical that's in your brain called endorphins. And when you sing, those endorphins are released. And that is really what helps you have that boost in mood and just an overall more happy demeanor. Now, I happen to be singing a happy song, but it doesn't even matter what song you're singing. The actual act of singing is what releases those endorphins. And that is just astounding to imagine. But it does make sense because as you improve your oxygen and as you relax all those muscles, then you can be a lot more in a state of happiness and joy. Another thing that's really cool is that obviously, well, maybe this isn't obvious. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. When you sing, you actually improve your posture when you're doing it correctly. As you sing, you're supposed to keep your back straight, your feet flat on the ground, and your shoulders back, which is really how we should all be sitting and standing all the time. Again, I don't know if you've noticed a pattern, but a lot of the fundamentals of singing are things that you need to do even when you're not singing. So this is really good for your spinal health and for the circulation of your blood. I found this amazing research article about the University of Frankfurt that found something even cooler about the benefits of singing. They had a choir of students, and what they did was they tested their blood. And they were really looking at this protein in their blood called immunoglobulin. And what immunoglobulin does is it indicates your immune response. Now, I didn't go too deep into this. I'm not a scientist, I'm a vocal coach. But I did notice that this particular protein was what they were looking at. And what they found is that when they tested them before they sang and compared it to analyzing their blood after they sang, they found that they had more immunoglobulin in their blood, meaning that it actually boosted and improved their immune system. How crazy and amazing is that? Especially in a time right now when everyone's kind of scared of getting sick. Well, If you boost your immune system, it can help you protect yourself. Now, I'm not saying it's the only thing you should be doing, but if it helps, why not? Another thing that is really amazing about singing is that it obviously stimulates your creativity, even if you're singing a cover. And the reason I say that is because nobody sings quite the same. You have the opportunity to reinvent a song, express it differently, to change the dynamics of a song. It's really good for your brain, for you to learn the lyrics. That also it helps with your memory. So it's a really great benefit there. Another thing that is amazing is that it helps with your social anxiety as well, especially for performing in front of other people. It allows you to feel more charismatic and open up a new side of yourself if you find yourself being afraid to speak in front of people. Singing can help you burst that bubble and open yourself up to a new experience. So that's all of the benefits of singing. I'm sure there are countless others, but these are the ones that I found to be the most interesting and fascinating. If you would like to learn how you can develop your voice so you can learn how to sing properly to experience some of these benefits for yourself, go ahead and visit indie-artist.teachable.com. That's indie-artist.teachable.com. Well, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah.